Imagine a world where Monaco, already a symbol of luxury and exclusivity, expands its borders, not through land, but by creating new territory on the sea. With a groundbreaking $2 billion sea expansion project, the tiny principality is set to redefine its skyline, offering more space for its wealthy residents and global businesses. But can Monaco's ambition turn the Mediterranean into its next frontier? Monaco, the small yet renowned principality celebrated for its affluence, opulence, and status as a haven for the wealthy and famous, is poised to undergo a significant transformation. With limited land available and its unspoiled coastline already filled with luxury properties, Monaco is looking to the ocean for growth. The ambitious $2 billion sea reclamation project is set to generate new land just offshore, providing precious space for residential, commercial, and tourism ventures. As the appetite for high-end real estate, elite enterprises, and upscale leisure amenities continues to rise, this bold initiative may be crucial for maintaining Monaco's relevance in the future. The expansion is poised not only to alter the nation's skyline and economy, but also to establish Monaco as a front-runner in innovative, sustainable development. Nevertheless, like any prominent project, there are obstacles that must be navigated. Environmental issues, technological challenges, and the sensitive balance between progress and Monaco's traditional image of exclusivity. Will this ambitious initiative lead to a transformative era for the Principality, or will the intricacies of constructing on the ocean prove too daunting? Number 1. The vision: expanding Monaco's limits onto the sea. Monaco, famous for its opulent lifestyle, beautiful coastline, and limited land area, is embarking on a groundbreaking and ambitious $2 billion sea expansion initiative. The goal of this expansion is to generate new land in the Mediterranean Sea, a technique referred to as land reclamation. This forward-looking project seeks to address the increasing demand for upscale real estate, business spaces, and tourism infrastructure. As one of the most densely populated areas globally, Monaco is rapidly nearing its spatial limits for both its inhabitants and its dynamic industries. The expansion project offers a viable solution to this predicament, potentially creating more luxurious housing, additional office spaces for global enterprises, and larger zones for tourism and recreation. Given Monaco's restricted land area, extending into the sea presents a valuable opportunity to accommodate its affluent residents, leading corporations, and guests without sacrificing the Principality's uniqueness or aesthetic appeal. The upcoming sea expansion will include the construction of floating or artificial islands featuring advanced engineering and eco-friendly design. These new areas are anticipated to include a blend of luxury living spaces, commercial properties, and recreational facilities, solidifying Monaco's reputation as a symbol of wealth and creativity. These constructions are not solely focused on luxury, but will also prioritize sustainability, utilizing state-of-the-art technologies to reduce environmental impact and ensure durability against issues such as rising sea levels. In a wider perspective, this bold initiative acts not only as a remedy for Monaco's spatial constraints, but also as an affirmation of the Principality's ongoing dedication to remaining at the forefront of global luxury and innovation. The expansion will enhance Monaco's attractiveness as a center for commerce, finance, and tourism, while further strengthening its image as a locale where exclusivity and sophistication blend with modern development. Number 2. $2 billion investment. What's driving the ambitious project? The $2 billion sea expansion initiative in Monaco is driven by various economic, environmental, and practical considerations. As one of the wealthiest and most densely populated regions globally, Monaco encounters distinct challenges related to space limitations, development, and preserving its reputation as a top global destination. This undertaking involves not just the reclamation of land from the sea, but is also a fundamental part of a larger strategy aimed at addressing Monaco's future requirements, especially in the realms of real estate, business, and tourism. Space limitations and economic development. The confined land area of Monaco has long posed a significant obstacle in its growth. Covering just over 2 square kilometers, the Principality has reached its development capacity for residential and commercial purposes. With a rising demand for luxury residences and office spaces from affluent individuals, prestigious companies and global investors, expanding space is of utmost importance. The Sea Expansion Initiative presents a viable solution, enabling Monaco to extend its territory and meet the increasing need for space while preserving the exclusivity that characterizes the country. Moreover, the expansion is viewed as a strategic initiative to enhance Monaco's economy. The Principality heavily depends on sectors such as finance, tourism, and real estate. Gaining new land will facilitate the construction of additional high-end offices and residential units, which will attract new businesses and inhabitants, thereby reinforcing Monaco's economic standing. Furthermore, it will permit the development of novel leisure and tourism-related amenities, boosting Monaco's allure as a luxury destination and supporting an industry that is vital to the local economy. Strengthening Monaco's global standing. Monaco has long symbolized luxury, drawing the wealthy and famous globally. By committing to the $2 billion sea expansion, the Principality seeks to further entrench its role as a worldwide center for wealth, business, and culture. As competition from other international cities increases, Monaco is aiming to secure its status for the future. The new land will provide Monaco with the necessary space to remain at the forefront of global trends by accommodating contemporary businesses, luxury property developments, and exclusive gatherings. This expansion also embodies Monaco's vision of innovation and sustainability. The undertaking aspires to implement state-of-the-art construction methods that are environmentally sustainable, reinforcing Monaco's pledge to ecological responsibility while continuing to attract innovative investors. Achieving sustainability objectives. A crucial motivator behind the Sea Expansion Initiative is the emphasis on sustainability. Monaco is acutely aware of the worldwide issues posed by climate change and rising sea levels, and the project will feature advanced engineering to minimize environmental disturbances. By creating floating or reclaimed islands, developers plan to utilize sustainable materials, renewable energy sources, and energy-efficient technologies. The design will prioritize environmental conservation and work in harmony with Monaco's existing coastline, rather than upsetting the natural balance of the Mediterranean ecosystem. Long-term economic sustainability. The $2 billion investment also focuses on long-term sustainability. By expanding into the sea, Monaco can secure its future growth and ensure it is equipped to manage economic fluctuations, demographic shifts, and changing global dynamics. The project represents Monaco's forward-thinking approach, guaranteeing that the Principality continues to be a leading destination for luxury, finance, and tourism well into the foreseeable future. Number 3. Design and engineering, building on the Mediterranean. The design and engineering of Monaco's $2 billion Sea Expansion Initiative is truly revolutionary, incorporating advanced technology, sustainable methods, and inventive construction practices to develop land over the Mediterranean Sea. Considering Monaco's distinctive geography and the difficulties tied to land reclamation, the project necessitates a careful balance of engineering skills and environmental concerns. The aim is to establish new, functional, and resilient land that can accommodate upscale residences, commercial areas, and recreational facilities while preserving the Principality's iconic allure. Innovative reclamation methods. Central to the project is land reclamation, a technique that converts sea space into usable land. The expansion in Monaco will probably utilize a mix of artificial islands and floating platforms to create additional space. These methods are already in use in various locations globally, but Monaco's undertaking is particularly daring due to its magnitude and the sensitive environmental context. To create the artificial islands, engineers will likely start by building a series of protective barriers or breakwaters in the Mediterranean to mitigate wave energy and establish calm waters for land development. These barriers will be engineered to shield the newly formed land from storm surges and rising sea levels, both significant issues amidst climate change concerns. After the area is enclosed and stabilized, layers of sand, gravel, and other materials will be added to create a solid foundation. Over time, these layers will be compacted to ensure the stability of the ground for supporting buildings and infrastructure, innovative floating structures, and environmental responsibility. Beyond reclaimed land, part of the expansion may feature floating structures, an exceptionally innovative idea that facilitates the creation of land not anchored to the seabed. Floating platforms are designed for flexibility, adaptability, and increased resilience to sea level fluctuations, providing an environmentally friendly building solution. Usually constructed from sustainable, lightweight materials, these platforms can accommodate structures from residences to commercial establishments, ensuring a balance of luxury and practicality. A key objective of the design is to weave sustainability into every element of the project. The sea expansion in Monaco will embrace green building practices such as energy-efficient systems, renewable energy sources like solar technology, and eco-friendly materials. The project will also prioritize constructing an environment that minimizes carbon emissions, potentially including marine-friendly designs that safeguard the local ecosystem and wildlife. Given Monaco's dedication to ecological stewardship, the new developments are expected to incorporate stormwater management, waste reduction strategies, and sustainable landscaping to lessen their impact on surrounding waters. Design elegance and practicality. The architectural blueprint for the new land needs to resonate with Monaco's globally acclaimed style, merging contemporary innovation with the principality's aesthetic tendencies. The new constructions are anticipated to showcase sleek, modern designs, utilizing glass, steel, and other premium materials to uphold Monaco's luxurious reputation. The development will feature upscale apartments, office spaces for international corporations, retail centers, and potentially new leisure venues, all constructed to adhere to the highest luxury standards. The new waterfront regions will also need to satisfy stringent engineering criteria to ensure they can endure the area's weather patterns, including strong winds, high waves, and possible seismic events. Consequently, these structures will be constructed with reinforced foundations and cutting-edge structural engineering to guarantee their stability and durability in the demanding Mediterranean environment. Incorporating with current infrastructure. A crucial element of the design and engineering strategy is the assimilation of the new development with Monaco's present infrastructure. The expansion will link to the city's existing roadways, transportation systems, and utility services, guaranteeing smooth connectivity between the established and new areas. This careful integration will preserve Monaco's visual coherence, ensuring that the new buildings do not interfere with the principality's renowned skyline or its standing for refined urban planning. Number 3. Design and engineering. Building on the Mediterranean. The design and engineering of Monaco's $2 billion sea expansion initiative represent a significant hurdle regarding innovation, sustainability, and construction. Facing limited land and a high demand for space, Monaco plans to extend its territory by constructing on the Mediterranean Sea, thereby creating additional space for luxury homes, offices, and recreational facilities. This ambitious endeavor will necessitate pioneering engineering techniques, advanced architectural designs, and a strong emphasis on environmental conservation. Land reclamation, converting the sea into usable space. At the heart of the project lies land reclamation, a technique that will convert the sea into solid ground. Engineers will initiate the process by building protective breakwaters or barriers along the coastlines, which will help mitigate wave energy and shield the reclaimed land from extreme weather and rising sea levels. After securing the area, layers of sand, gravel, and rock will be added to establish a strong foundation. Over time, this land will be compressed and stabilized, making it appropriate for the construction of buildings and infrastructure. This undertaking is both intricate and lengthy, demanding a high level of accuracy to ensure the land is secure and sustainable for development. Floating platforms, creative and adaptable design. Alongside traditional land reclamation, floating platforms are likely to play a crucial role in Monaco's expansion. These platforms serve as an innovative approach to construction over water, providing versatility and durability, especially concerning rising sea levels. Crafted from sustainable materials, floating platforms can accommodate buildings, parks, or leisure areas without being permanently anchored to the seabed. This solution is particularly beneficial for a place like Monaco, where space is extremely limited and environmental effects must be minimized. Floating structures can adjust to varying water levels, making them a more sustainable and flexible choice compared to conventional land reclamation techniques. Sustainability, eco-friendly architecture, and green features. Sustainability is a fundamental aspect of the design and engineering of Monaco's sea expansion. The development will embrace green building practices, utilizing energy-efficient technologies, renewable energy sources, and sustainable materials to lower the environmental impact of the new constructions. Solar panels, energy-efficient cooling systems, and smart lighting could be integrated throughout the area. Moreover, the project will prioritize maintaining the ecological equilibrium of the Mediterranean, ensuring that marine life and water quality remain intact despite the new developments. Architectural refinement, merging innovation with luxury. Monaco is a symbol of luxury, and the design of the new structures will embody the principality's celebrated reputation for style and sophistication. Architects will strive to ensure that the new buildings are in harmony with Monaco's existing architectural aesthetics, while incorporating state-of-the-art designs. The development will feature contemporary, sleek buildings that employ premium materials like glass, steel, and stone, offering panoramic views of the Mediterranean. The project is expected to include luxurious residences, office spaces for international corporations, and premium leisure facilities, all constructed with remarkable craftsmanship. Seamless integration, linking the new territory to Monaco's infrastructure. A major engineering challenge is the amalgamation of the new land with Monaco's existing infrastructure. This will entail connecting new roads, utilities, and public transit systems to the established network, ensuring smooth accessibility for residents, businesses, and tourists. The integration will be designed in a manner that enhances Monaco's existing urban layout, preserving the principality's aesthetic charm while facilitating easy access to the newly developed areas. Number 4. Impact on real estate. More luxury homes and offices. Monaco's $2 billion sea expansion initiative is set to significantly influence its real estate market, particularly within the sectors of luxury housing and commercial office spaces. As one of the priciest locations globally for living and working, Monaco's limited land has created fierce competition for real estate, especially among the ultra-rich. Here we have reached the end of this video. What are your thoughts about this crucial project? Share with us in the comments below. If you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Till the next time, take care.